Yeah, hello everyone. Right, in today's session, we will see about interface design steps. Uh, there are many steps. Let us observe the four important design steps which plays a vital role. Right. So as usual, to make the design, we need to have good, perfect analysis and perfectly defined interface objects, which guides us to make a good operations. Right. This is the first and most important steps. And after that, we need to define events are nothing but doing actions, right? So that we can understand the complete behavior, how the suppose if you have designed a login page by clicking the login button, that particular login button need to do some behavior. What is that behavior? It need to send the view need the request. After pressing the button, the request will go to the controller, and that controller will makes a request to the model. Right? This is all about model view control architecture. So I already discussed earlier. Right? That means there should be a perfect action so that the action will fulfill the operation. Right? And after that, the end user need to understand what is this interface, what actually it is going to perform. Right? We need to give a clarity. And after that, we need to also give the user, he need to interpret what the system is going to take the information from user, and what kind of operation it is going to perform. Those all things the user need to interpret. Right? So these are the basic important design steps. Right? And after that, we will see some of the issues. Right? So first issue is response time. Second issue is help facilities. Third issue is error handling. And fourth issue is menu and command labeling. Fifth one is application accessibility. And sixth one is internationalization. Right? Let us see. So already we have seen how to develop a good interface and what are the important steps, and we have seen some of the golden rules. All these things will tells you how to give a good design. But in the same way, we need to find out what are the design issues. Right? In the design issue, first issue is response time. What is meant by a response time? Right? Very simple answer. When you are interacting with the application, if you perform any action like giving some information from your end, and after that you press submit button, then the most frustrating thing for the end user is waiting. If he is waiting more and more time, then it will become the big complaint on your application. Right? So nowadays many of the IT companies, they are maintaining a lot of great infrastructure, because to make the response time mean very less. So even though nowadays the database, the normal relationship database is also changing to NoSQL. That is, many of the people are moving to SQL to NoSQL. Right? Why they are moving means the data is increasing day by day, more and more. Even though if you go and see in the Facebooks and Twitter, Instagram, every day you people are posting a lot of things. Then what happened? The data is increasing. So if you want to see the previous data, then you need to send a request to the server. Then what happened? The server need to search the lot of data. At that time, the response time will place a right, like that response time will place a crucial role. Right? Next, coming to health facilities. So nowadays, many of the applications are providing health facilities for the end users, because the customer service, the telephonic conversation between the users and the companies are nowadays are slowly vanishing. Now everyone are using chatbot. So chatbox is moving out now. Now is the time for chatbot. That means immediate help. So even though if you want to purchase anything, the chatbot will guide you. And in coming, when the artificial intelligence is growing more and more, then it will become a lot of more powerful chatbot. Right? So These are come under the help facilities. That means user need to guide to do any kind of thing in his application, right? And next one is error handling. So we know error handling in various programming languages, same in the design, in the interface also we need to handle a lot of errors, because when the user perform something in your application by pressing some buttons, he is traveling completely from your application, and at that time if we see any kind of error, then automatically he simply decided that this application is not robust. So this application is not handling runtime errors, right? And also this application is not properly maintaining, right? So these type of errors also we need to handle, right? That's why this place very important. And next, menu and command labeling. All right, menu and command labeling means if you see the screenshot itself, it is the screenshot which contain lot of menus are there, and sometimes the power users like some administrators like that, they want to operate with the keyboard. At that time they will press the command. Suppose if you want to save an application, save the information in the Word document, what we will do? Control S. This is kind of a command, right? We need to provide such kind of facilities also in our application. If such kind of facility is not there, then by seeing these type of menu layout, then it will become very frustrating, very confusion for the end user. And next, last one is internationalization. Especially this internationalization is useful only when your business is running in multiple countries. Suppose if I am developing a business in India and South Africa and UAE, then my website need to give support in all those areas. That means when South African people open my application, then automatically he need to get his own language. That means that kind of language is provided by localization. It is a feature which helps to make your business in a particular specific market. That means in that market your application creates that this is our local product, right? Such kind of feature is also called as a internationalization, right? This is a globalized feature. So many of the companies when those people running in multiple countries, then definitely they need to use this international feature, right? These are the most affected design issues, right? So if we concentrate these design issues, then we will have a good good interface with good look and feel, right? This is the simple information for today's class, today's session, right? Thanks for watching.